Some faceless channels will make you rich, and some channels will waste your time, waste your money, make you lose faith in YouTube automation and keep you broke. Starting in the wrong niche is the #1 reason why people fail with YouTube automation. And in the past 4 years, I myself started over 50 faceless niches and helped hundreds of people start and scale YouTube automation channels. And I've discovered a clear difference between good and bad faceless niches for beginners to start in. And in this video, I will expose 5 niches that will almost guarantee you to fail with YouTube automation as a beginner. Now, before we dive into the channels, comment challenge under this video if you want my free 5-day YouTube automation challenge, in which I uncover how to make AI channels for free and cheap yourself, and also how to pick high-paying niches. So the first type of channels that I would recommend you to stay away from is crypto-based channels. Now, these are very popular when crypto is in a bull run, and the reason for that is that the RPM, or the money you earn per 1,000 views, can be incredibly high for crypto channels, just like making money online channels. But the thing with crypto channels is, first of all, it's very seasonal. So if crypto is not doing well, people are not watching crypto videos. Whereas if it's in a bull run, then a lot of people are searching for it and looking YouTube videos on which coins to buy. But that seasonality can really make or break your channel. And I think as a beginner, it's just not a very safe bet to start such a seasonal based channel where it's completely out of your control if you're going to get views or not based on what the market is doing. Now, a second reason is when you look up crypto based channels and titles, you can see that almost all the people, well, this one is not, I guess, but this one also has not a lot of views. Almost all the channels are based on personalities. So in my opinion, with like make money online niches like crypto or just making money with side hustles and that kind of stuff, I think starting a faceless channel is never a really good idea because it doesn't show a lot of authority and trust when you have a faceless channel talking about making money or buying crypto. And especially if you are a new channel and a smaller channel, if a viewer is going to see that you are a faceless channel that is new, has no subscribers and basically no social proof or authority, why would someone watch your channel and listen to your channel? Now, sure, there is some faceless crypto channels that do work. But again, as you can see here, this guy is getting like 10, 12 views on every single video. And look how long he has been doing this. This guy has 71 videos up, almost has 10,000 subs, which is decent. But it's probably just from one viral video that he had a long time ago. No, not even. He bought this channel and changed it to a crypto channel. But look, this guy has been uploading so many videos and literally nothing is getting over 100 views. See, there's no cohesive branding, there's no face for trust in any of these videos, and it's just literally like 2, 3, 4, 5 views. So this is a perfect example of why I would avoid crypto niches when you're starting with YouTube automation. It's just you need some legitimacy, some authority, some trust from viewers to even like buy into crypto coins, and just like a personality related to your channel. Now, I know that these personality-based channels, the RPM for their channel is going to be like $10, $20, $30. So you don't need a lot of views to make good money from it. But as a faceless niche for a beginner, I would just not recommend you starting this because it's a very saturated market with like faceless creators making videos in these channels. It's seasonal. And again, your viewers probably won't really trust you giving advice with a faceless channel when you are starting out, all right? So try to avoid crypto channels when you are starting out with YouTube automation. Now let's dive into the second type of niche. So the second type of niche that I would stay away from as a beginner is celebrity drama. Now there's a little bit of a nuance to this one because celebrity drama, I think, can be a great niche to get started with because there's always a lot of people looking on YouTube for these kind of dramas that are going on and the juicy stories around it. But as you can see with this channel, it's mainly focused on P. Diddy. And so what I would tell you as a beginner, when you start a celebrity drama channel, don't go for that one personality or celebrity that right now or the past few months has been completely on the spotlight and is the most popular like news topic of the last few months. Because if you start something around related to like, let's say P. Diddy in this case right now, who has been like on trial for all the stuff that he's been doing, There's hundreds of channels that you are competing with, big channels that post like 20 to 30 minute long video and that post multiple videos a day of this specific topic because it gets so many views. Which means there's a lot of money in this market, which can be good. But if you are a beginner starting fresh with a new channel, it's going to be so hard to penetrate a market like this. And you would be better off building a channel around a celebrity or a group of celebrities or a genre that is a little less famous and in the news right now, but that has potential to become famous in the near months or year, just because the competition will be less big. And it will be easier for you to penetrate the market with like a few videos a week and building your channel that way. So celebrity news can be very good. It can be very viral. It can make you a lot of money. But don't go for the most obvious celebrities that are in the news right now and that most channels are making videos about. Because if you do that, it's just going to be very hard for you to penetrate the market, get some views, compete with the competition. Because you are probably new to this, you don't know what the best thumbnails are, you don't know what the best titles are, and you can't produce as much as other channels can because they probably are monetized, make money from it, have a full team making their videos and thumbnails, and you are doing most of the work yourself. So this can be a very hard niche to get into, because if new news comes out and you take like 1 or 2 weeks to make one video, there will be hundreds of other channels that already made videos about that specific news, and if you're late to the news, no one's going to watch the news anymore. So celebrity news, sure, but be smart about the person or the topic you're going to be making the news about. Quick reminder, guys, I have a completely free challenge, which is a 5+ hour course you can take as a beginner to learn how to find viral YouTube automation niches and how to make videos with AI yourself for cheap around that common challenge, and I will send you the link and the invite for that. All right, the third niche that I advise beginners to avoid is political related channels, specifically about the US. Now, just like the previous one, there is insane amounts of money and views in these type of niches because it involves such a wide US like English speaking audience, and it's such a daily thing with news coming out about like the biggest, most famous people in the US. But the risk of your channel getting demonetized for making videos like this is very, very high. I never myself tried it into the political stuff, but I have a lot of friends and clients who wanted to make political channels. And if you make a full-on Faceless channel about political news, the chances of your channel getting demonetized or even deleted by YouTube is very high. And just because of this reason, I never tried them myself. And I've seen a lot of my friends getting their channels deleted, which did like 20, 30, 40K. And then you just lose your channel from one day to another. And there's nothing you can do about it, really. So if you do a channel like this, I would recommend you to have your own face in these channels because that protects you more from getting deleted. YouTube has like this misinformation, clickbait rules where they delete these channels like this more quickly. So if you are a beginner, again, there's cutthroat competition in this. You can get a lot of views, but the risk of getting demonetized is too high. Same like with the celebrity news stuff. Whenever something comes out about these channels, you can see it on this channel. Look how many videos they posted. Look, 8 hours ago they got one, 10 hours, 11 hours, 13 hours, one day. These kind of channels post 3 or 4 videos every single day. Now, if you come into a market and you post like 1 or 2 videos every 3, 4, 5 days, like 2 or 3 a week, it's going to be so hard for you to compete with big channels like this that have a whole team making their videos and that maybe even have like a spokesperson in those videos. I don't know, this channel specifically is just a news channel that I found that looked like YouTube automation a little bit. But again, as a beginner, I would not advise you to get into these high risk niches because nothing will demotivate you more than building a channel like this for 1, 2, 3 months, getting it monetized, making a little bit of money back from it, and then just YouTube deleting your channel and you losing all the progress that you have been making over the past few months. So pick something a bit more safe that is not as high risk to get deleted by YouTube. Now, niche number 4 that I recommend beginners to avoid when starting is the make money online niches. And I know that every single person getting into YouTube automation, their first channel, they want to do a make money online channel. It's like this holy grail kind of thing that every person who markets YouTube automation tells you like, hey, make money online has high RPM, so get into these kind of markets. And yes, they can make you a lot of money. They do have a high RPM. but literally every beginner that starts a make money online channel does it in the most broad sense of the way, with the lowest quality videos there are. Plus, like I just said, if every beginner does this make money online type of niche with low quality topics and videos, none of these channels is gonna do well, because you are competing with like big personality brands with your low quality YouTube automation videos that just not gonna stick up to like these big creators making this kind of videos with their face in it with more authority and proof. Now, again, some of these channels do get through. Like, for example, I think this one I just found did really well. This one is getting over 20,000 views every single day. So there is some people who do this who actually get through the algorithm. But as you can see, this is a very unique looking channel with like stick figures and good editing and script writing probably. That's why they get so many views. But most of the make money online channel that I see beginners make is just complete low quality garbage that will not get through the algorithm. And again, super high competition niche, because this is something that, like, the make money stuff is something that everyone promotes when you start YouTube automation. But I would only recommend you to get into a market like this when you have a very unique ID and are a bit more experienced with YouTube automation, so you can come up with like super high level quality videos like something like this does, for example. But if you're going to get into a market like to make money online with some simple stock material videos where you look your thumbnails and stuff look super cheap like this one does, let's see, maybe this is a good example as a Faceless YouTube channel in the make money niche. See, this is what you usually see from people getting into YouTube first without a proper like guide, coaching, course or whatever. They start these random like, hey, top 10 ways for students to earn money. And then they have like this haunted story. And then they have the top 10 YouTubers and then some cars and then some Marvel stuff. And it's just one big hot mess. And with something like this, you will never break through with YouTube automation. So it can work when you do it like something like this. But clearly this is an experienced person vs a beginner who has no idea what they are doing. So there's a big difference in there. But all in all, get into something that's less saturated, that's less dominated by physical people showing their face in videos. Now, the fifth and final niche that I would recommend any beginner to stay away from is the meditation or rain sound or binaural beats niches. For some reason, everyone on Instagram Reels or TikTok loves to promote these like rain sound and meditation kind of things. They used to work like 3 or 4 years ago, but nowadays with Faceless YouTube usually doesn't even monetize these channels anymore. There's millions of these kinds of channels out there, and it's just not a good call to get into them. But for some reason, it still gets promoted a lot to start like the Faceless rain sound channels. And again, people that do this usually, maybe they had some success with this like 4 or 5 years ago, but in 2025, 2026, this stuff doesn't really work anymore. You won't be able to build a brand around this. You probably won't even get monetized running channels like this. So yeah, again, for a beginner, stay away from these like rain sound, meditation sound, binaural beat, study music kind of niches, because this is not something that you're going to build a profitable Faceless YouTube channel on in 2025 or 2026. Now, these were the 5 niches to avoid. And as a bonus, because you stayed almost until the end of the video, I'm going to share one more niche to avoid with you. So this is what we like to call the discovery niches. And as you can see, it's like these kind of videos that maybe you've watched before, where they found some hidden civilization, or they find some historical dinosaur bones, or some new pyramids in Antarctica, or some alien stuff, or some ships. And the thing with these kind of channels is that they used to work very, very well 3-4 years ago, and sometimes still work very well. But the thing here is, as you can see on this channel, they make 1 hour long video. So these markets are so saturated, where the channel owners had to do something new in the YouTube algorithm's eyes to basically get ahead of the competition. And in this case, that is basically making the same videos, but making them 1 hour long. Now, as I said, this can work very well and make you a lot of money. But if you are a beginner coming into a market like this and you have to start making 1 hour long videos, it's going to cost you like $300, $400, $500 for a single video if you want a proper script, proper voiceover, and proper video editing. So in a way, these niches are still very good, But if you're gonna make a 10-minute long video channel with like these discovery typed niches, titles and thumbnails, it's just going to be very hard for you to break through the algorithm with it, because there's so many competitors that have posted like 1 hour long videos for months or years already. And if you are a beginner with lower quality scripts, lower quality edits, and less video material that you post, you just are going to have a very hard time competing with like the bigger channels like this in the discovery niches. This is a typical niche where some of these channels post like 3, 4, 5 videos every single day, just like the political stuff, just like the celebrity news stuff. So yeah, not very beginner friendly to compete with. And these were the 6 niches I would recommend beginners to avoid with YouTube automation. So yeah, these were the 6 niches to avoid as a beginner with YouTube automation. If you have any questions about the niches, or if you are thinking about starting a niche but are not sure if it's a good call to get into, comment it in the description of this video. Now, if you are serious about starting YouTube automation but you're not sure which strategy to use or which niche to get into, I would like to invite you to join the Faceless Tuber School. Faceless Tuber School is my community in which I host the 5M Faces method, which I have used the past 4 years to start and scale YouTube automation channels myself, and I've helped hundreds of other people do the same. So it's a A to Z course with downloadable PDF, plug and play sheets and templates that you can use to find niches and start your channel, hire a team and outsource all the work. It's currently only $60 per month. You can quit it and add it anytime. And the yearly plan is 40% off, and you get 3 free one-on-one coaching calls with me if you join this. I'll give you a quick glance of how these courses look. So I have also like group coaching calls in here, which I recorded. I have case studies in here that I recorded that you can use. And like I said, the 5-day challenge, but also a full-on course with my 5M framework of how to basically start this, the mindset shifts you need, and then all the courses from A to Z, how to find a niche, build your videos, start a channel, hire a team to outsource it, and how to manage the team and scale the channels up. As you can see here, homework sheets, so you can stay accountable, have like a roadmap to follow, and just a lot of sheets that you can use to like hire your team, for example. There's also the community aspect where you can talk with other people if you have questions, if you can share your results and see how other people are doing. Like for example, Michael here, who had a huge success with the channel that he launched. He's now doing over $30,000 a month. So you can connect with like-minded people who are also building channels in here. So this is the Faceless Tuber School. Again, we are like at the end of October now. We have 2 months left in the year. If you want to start 2026 with a profitable Faceless YouTube channel, join the Faceless Tuber School. I hope to see you inside. Click the link in the description to join FTS today. Now, last thing, I talked a lot about things that you should avoid when starting YouTube automation with these 6 niches that are not good to start. If you're a little bit overwhelmed and want to know which niches would be good to start in, click the video and screen here, because in that video, I uncover 5 niches that can be very smart for beginners to get into and profitable in Q4 of this year. So click that and I'll see you there.